Arthur, clearly a really disappointing performance, a really disappointing result on the weekend. Like Lights has just said, I guess there's been plenty of reflection over the last couple of days and plenty of disappointment. How do you move on quickly from that for this big game coming up?
Um, yeah, it wasn't our best day. I think we've come to terms and we've analysed and we've sort of overcome and spoken about the areas we weren't good at, and as much as there were quite a lot, we've made sure that we've spoken about it as a group, as forwards, as backs, and making sure we put our best foot forward, ready for the weekend. And it's tough with a short turnaround. We can't go into it as much as we would on other weeks, but if anything, that might be a blessing because it means that we can sort of move past it, realise that we've got a special 2 weeks coming up to put ourselves in the best spot we can to get top four.
And I guess coming up against a side like Newcastle, clearly not had the season that they would have liked, but we've seen from playing Newcastle previously that they're always going to disrupt and they're always going to cause problems and they're always capable of pulling off a result as well.
Yeah, they're just a bunch of gritty men, really, aren't they, up north? Always have been, always will be, I think. And it's one of those fixtures that's almost a wolf in sheep's clothing. The bottom of the league, all that might, make people think less of them, but they actually are a good outfit, and they're physical, they're aggressive, and they're relentless. And it's something we try to pride ourselves on, but they definitely pride themselves on and carry it into games. And it is a dangerous place to go, especially on a Friday night. We're focusing on travel, making sure boys are prepped and ready to go, and they'll be up for it. They've got key figures leaving, Callum Chick, Jamie Blamire, boys that have been their leaders for the last 10 years. They'll want a good send-off Friday night, and last game at home for them, it'll be a big game.
Like you say, gritty men up there, really gritty fixture ahead. I guess as a lock, they're the ones you most look forward to. Those personal battles, and we've seen plenty of times this season when it comes down to that, the sort of how much you boys embrace that.
Yeah, sort of as a forward pack, it's sort of where you earn your money. I think the backs do all the pretty stuff, which they've done plenty of this year, but we still, as a Gloucester pack, want to pride ourselves on the nitty gritty, the maul, set piece, and they will test us, I think, more than anyone else in the league. I think they've got good physical forwards, strong forwards, and they're a good outfit. They've got a good set piece themselves, good maul, and it'll be tough, but we just need to make sure we go toe to toe and come out on top. We want to win everything, and that's probably what hurt the most, is we're in position to win against Quins at the weekend and we didn't, and that's what sort of never sits well, and if it does sit well with you, you're probably here for the wrong reasons. And we're focusing on making sure we take every opportunity we can in the next 2 weeks and win.
And finally, it was announced that a handful of your mates will be moving on from the club at the end of the season. Does that give this group, I know the group are extremely tight, does that give this group an extra bit of motivation to give them a big send-off?
Yeah, I think it just adds a bit more fuel to the fire. I think there's a fair few boys leaving and moving on, which is always sad to see, but we just want to make sure that we give them the best send-off we can, and hopefully that's with 5 points away at Newcastle and then another 5 points here at Kingsholm against Saints. And if we can accomplish that, hopefully we'll leave them with some happy memories.
Cheers, Arthur. All the
Lovely.
best.
Cheers, boys.